What's going on, guys? I appreciate y'all inviting me and all that stuff. Sorry for. By the way, is this family friendly podcast? Can we say?
We like to say bad words here, like tranny.
Okay,
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
great.
that's okay.
Sorry for leaking the dog fucking conversation.
Sorry. Listen, that's a pretty standard conversation on our show.
Especially with Kirsha.
Yeah, lots of dog fucking and figuring out who's allergic to dog jizz. Yeah.
Yeah. So fill me in real quick. So like, there was a guy who fucked a dog, and then he was allergic to dog semen, so he died.
So there was like some pedophile person in the UK, and I guess they were also a convicted child molester, because of course they were.
Awesome.
And they decided
That's
to,
so cool.
like, in the middle of having sex with another guy, the guy's dog like kept trying to get involved.
Oh my god, I hate how I've actually heard of this.
It's fine, let the dog join in. And then they died. And everyone's like, oh no, they died. How horrible. They were a national treasure, because the UK loves pedophiles.
You know, I think that if somebody finds out that they're allergic to dog semen, that they deserve to die, because how the fuck did you figure that out?
That's what I'm saying.
A vet. Like, welcome to the show, Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix.
How you doing, everybody?
Wow.
What the hell?
Phoenix, what's going on?
If he was doing tricks on it.
I didn't know that I was on. Hi.
Oh boy.
Phoenix, you doing okay, buddy?
Doing great now, Craig.
I bet you are. Wow. Oh man. Well, that's. I'm glad you're doing okay, Phoenix. You recently made the jump, like, exclusively to Rumble.
Yes. This is a very calculated decision that I've been contemplating for several months. Maybe about 7 months I've been thinking about this. Due to the fact that I've just been so frequently banned on so many platforms like Twitch and YouTube, even Twitter for a little bit. I just don't really want to have that risk anymore. There's no way that Rumble is going to ban me ever. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, that would go on the national news if somebody got banned off of Rumble. It's very difficult to get banned here, as well as it's the only kind of like alternative to a video posting platform that opposes YouTube. And, after me getting banned for calling Hassan a faggot for a week, by the way, which is insane on YouTube. Holy crap. I just want to make sure that I have a pretty good backup plan in case shit turns sideways and I get banned again for, I don't know, telling the truth again, because you can't do that in 2026. But yeah, Rumble's been great.
Yeah, Rumble is a great platform for sure. Listen, I think it's awesome that you found a new home.
I would be shocked if this stream does not get y'all banned off Twitch, because I get banned. I've been banned 7 times off of Twitch. So
I've only been banned once.
And what did you do, Kirsch? What did you do?
I read erotic fan fiction by a deranged ex-vice journalist.
Isn't it amazing when you read in other people's words, you get banned for them?
It's amazing, especially when it's like, that's what they do on their stream. That's interesting.
Kirsha, question for you.
When you said Game Boy Color, it's over. It's Game Boy Color 1,000,000%.
Oh my god,
wow.
Tectone, I love your column.
What column? Wait, where? Oh, my Corinthian pillar with Marcus Aurelius?
I've noticed ever since I suggested antiquing, you have gotten a beautiful background. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I just sometimes blurt out that I want things in the background.
You know what's crazy? You're right. All of my background is because of you, and I just realized I totally forgot. You talked about this really cool clock that you got antiquing, and I was like, I want to go antiquing. And then all this shit happened. That's crazy.
I'm glad you're having fun with it. I'm sorry for interrupting you again.
Oh, no.
It's okay. Listen.
You ever seen a girl jerk off a horse?
That's how I start every morning. That's every morning.
I was in high school. There was this chick.
Whoops.
Hold on, real quick. I just love. I love that you started with. You ever seen a girl jerk off a horse? And then we all paused. And now you actually have a follow-up story to the time you saw a girl jerk off a horse.
You can't
No, that shit was crazy, bro.
Like that if you don't have a follow-up story.
Well, yeah, I was 16 years old and I was in high school, went on this whole trip, and there was this chick who was notorious for being ran through in school. You always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're talking rumors. Who knows how many people these women have actually slept with. First thing she does when we go to the petting zoo, she jumps over the fence, starts jerking off the horse, man. Like that,
Like she couldn't contain herself?
Couldn't contain herself, man. This was also the same chick. I remember the first day I went to high school, she immediately asked to see my penis. That shit was nuts, bro. Shit was wild back in the day.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Is she alive still? Or did she get the AIDS?
I probably got AIDS. Who knows? syndrome is like, oh my god, so many men have it. It's so bad. Yeah, like so. Do we have the time to talk about the seriousness of death grip syndrome?
I'm sorry, death grip syndrome?
You don't know DGS?
No, not familiar with DGS.
Okay, so DGS.
Sure, you aren't.
Yeah, so DGS happens when young men get addicted to porn, and when they're jerking off, they don't use lubricant and they grip their shit way too hard. And so what happens is that like your hand can squeeze really fucking hard. It can. So when you go inside of a woman's vagina, you can't get hard anymore because you're used to your pressure just jerking the fuck out of that shit. Yeah. So you can't come, you'll fucking limp out. So yeah, dudes need to loosen their grip and use a little bit of lube. Otherwise, they're not gonna be able to come when they have sex for the first time.
You're trying to have an orgasm, not take your dick off your body, all right?
Exactly.
I feel like every time.
Because there's so many celebrities trying to act like they're like the everyman. It's pathetic. I mean, it's the same with streamers who are like, oh my God, I'm so poor. Like Pokimane, that clip of Pokimane saying, oh, we hate the rich. Bitch, you are the rich. Shut the fuck up. I hate this. It's like, no, sorry to rant. But we used to be in an era where being like edgy was funny, where being entertaining was good, but now it's all about relatability. And, being relatable to your audience is very important. So now all these fucking influencers are like, oh, dude, trust me, we know how to relate to the everyman who works a 9 to 5 every day with a boss they fucking hate. It's like, no, you don't. You started streaming at 16 after your parents took care of you for your entire life. Hassan acting like he's a socialist when there's photos of him being at the fucking country club, riding horseback, playing cricket. Suck my dick. You're about as relatable. You know what? Anyways.
Listen, all those people would make fun of Alvin for the way that he lived as well, even before he had
nuts.
It's like, well, yeah, some of that shit's kind of crazy, but also, if you want to pretend to be relatable to, like, the everyman, most people had an upbringing that was, like, not quite as relatable, probably not quite as hoarder house as Asmund, but that's more relatable than growing up with the silver spoon, man.
True.
Well, it's always fun to see him.
Because we're too busy, I guess, babysitting everyone in existence on planet Earth.
So here's my question: why do you think we can populate Mars when we can't even fix Detroit? It's kind of a shithole.
Legally advised to not answer that question.
Okay, sure.
I have when it comes to going to Mars in general, how quickly do you think we're going to get activists talking about? You can't colonize these colonizers taking over Mars, and you're going to see the native Martians who live there, all the plant life and stuff. People are just going to be complaining about Earth taking over. By the way, like if we do land on Mars, does America just claim the entire planet?
Yes.
Well, we'll see what the white liberal feminists think, and then we'll see. Well, we probably have to get 10% to Africa, and then 10% to the other minority countries. We'll figure it out. We'll see what they cry about on Twitter.
Well, I think that's generally how most decisions are made, to see what the white liberal woman thinks.
I think if only we could just say no to crying women, we could accomplish things again.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God. Speaking of crying women, I want to move on to our next story, which involves Darkside Phil.
I see that blanket. I know what's happening.
For me, I'm so past being attracted to like the new era of what is deemed as attractiveness in women in 2026, which is all of the filters, all of the plastic surgery, all of the liposuction. Oh my God, I vomit when I see this whole buccal fat removal shit. Like what? I don't know what these people are doing anymore. People don't even look like humans anymore. I don't know. A good old natural, built by their mom and dad, how they were born. I'm good with that. I don't need all that
like
plastic.
A good Irish wife, built for beating.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Atta girl.
To get punched in the stomach during sex, right, Phoenix?
Yeah.
That is correct.
That's right. Wow. Thank you for that. Daniel came 90% of wrestling fans.
Yep.
All right.
Dude, it's two big, sweaty, sexy men in their underwear fighting here, so you would love it.
Wait, hold on. Why are they sexy, man?
Oh, they're so hot, bro. Oh my God. Look up Roman Reigns and tell me you don't want that 8 inches deep in you, bro.
I know him. He's got the one finger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's so hot. It's crazy, bro. I'm not gay, by the way. We'll make that.
Oh my God! I even spelled his last name right.
We're hearing that's so dangerous to us, but I don't think they understand that. The things that the people like me really want is to majorly just leave the kids alone. Stop trying to chop their dicks off. Stop trying to put the hormone blockers on them. Stop teaching women that it's beneficial to grow up being a whore and sell your body online. I feel like it's, getting. I want to remind you, and a lot of this is due to the death of Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. A lot of people realize that what's happening with the right now is they want to kill people like your grandfather and your father. The conversation that you have at the Thanksgiving table are conversations they think that you should be brutally assassinated for. And I think that the state of our country is the scariest it's ever been because the left is getting so violent, because people want to silence you and kill you if you say the same things we were all saying 10 years ago. And if you don't keep up with them, then you're labeled a Nazi. Which honestly, I think everybody should just stop fearing these words. Stop giving a fuck if they call you a racist. Stop giving a fuck if they call you a transphobe.
Bingo.
Stop giving a fuck, because that is how they silence you. That's how they pressure you. Stop giving a fuck. It doesn't matter.
We are long past
the problem is like rack up more and more bodies like it has for the last decade.
You're absolutely correct. I've worked with a lot of sponsor companies, multiple in my entire lifetime, and the cancel culture has not stopped at all, especially for sponsorships. I mean, corporations are reaching their tipping point of just they're people losing their fucking mind. And what's crazy is I actually feel for these people, because the going after your relationships, going after your friendships, going after your sponsors. I mean, look no further than people like Asmongold, right? They understand they can't do shit to Asmund. They understand that the guy, he doesn't give a fuck. So what do?
Mm-hmm.
They go after his sponsorships. They go after his companies. They go after his friends. They go after his dead parents. It is psychotic. These people do not have a level that they deem too low to stoop to. And the worst thing is, the only way to beat them is to stoop to their level. And it sucks because we don't want to. We really don't want to. That is the only way it's ever going to get better, is if we treat them the same way they treat us.
Agreed. It's absolutely frustrating because it's like you want to be honest. You want to do the entire Asmongold extended universe where I guess I'm dating him? Question mark.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't dating.
No.
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy.
Wait, why are you saying it like that?
Well, I thought you guys are you guys not public?
No, we're not dating. What is happening?
Wait, publicly, right? No, but you guys, I thought you guys. Oh. Anyways, yeah, I would love to be added. I would love to be added to any video game, to be honest. I just like shit, so that was kind of cool. The vibes were great. Nobody was weird. Everybody was very positive, very, straightforward, good head on their shoulders. We were also view-botted. Dude, even better. I welcome that, man. Hey, yeah, send more this way. Great. Love that shit. Yeah, they were really nice. Yeah, no, I mean, they said they would, I do. He lives in Austin. Easy for you to link in. Does he? I don't want to go back to Austin, bro. I don't. I really don't. You and Miz, dude, honestly, I would love to start a podcast with Mizkif. That would be great. That'd be so good. Yeah, you're a social butterfly.